got going on today, guys, is pretty exciting. We're gonna start this thing and back it out of the garage. I don't know if we're gonna drive it, but we might. So I wanna go get some gas for it. We'll see what the weather does, and I'm gonna see how the roads look. It's been raining, so I feel like a lot of the salt has washed away, which is kind of what you're going for. The street sweepers won't be out for a while, but at least if the salt is washed, I feel a little bit better about letting it go on the road. So I'm gonna take the truck right now and get some gasoline, and I'm gonna get some, I think we're just gonna get 91 octane, and I'm gonna drive this thing easy. I'll probably put like, 5 gallons in there or something of fresh gas, which should bring us up to like probably 3/4 of a tank. And we'll have a little bit of 91 in there, and I'm just gonna drive it easy, let that bad gas work itself through, and make sure the injectors are getting cleaned out. I may throw a can of injector cleaner in there, just to get everything all cleaned out. You never wanna just beat on it after it's been sitting. I get a little nervous about the injectors after it sits. Even though it's not E85, it still could get a little gummed up. So just gonna run some stuff through it, and we'll see. So I'm gonna try to go get some gas, and I'll fire this thing up. So obviously tuned by me, but the chop on this thing could be better at times. At particular times it chops so good, which means I know I could get it there. I don't know if it's the fueling or just the settings, but sometimes it was pulling through the converter where I had it set before, and that's kind of annoying. So once I get the converter, I'll mess with it a little more to see if I can get it to chop better without pulling around. But yeah, stay tuned for that. That's coming up. But it definitely, I love this thing. It drives great. So I'll show you guys a couple clips of this thing if you want to check this thing out on the channel. I don't give it enough love. It's definitely really cool, and I'm enjoying it. So I did a little mod for the winter with these winter wheels and tires, and I just like it so much. I might leave it like that. I love my 22s, but it looks so cool to have like a stock looking wheel and tire, but it's slightly wide there. I don't know. I think it looks sick. That doesn't draw too much attention to it, I feel like it looks normal. So we got a little bit of something coming out of the engine bay. It's probably all my exhaust leaks. So that's why this thing stinks. Oh well. This truck drives like a dream, guys. Just loves life. Good oil pressure. For the mileage, I'm sure you can see 210, and it just drives very well. I mean, the tune-up's not always spot on when it's cold. It gets better when it warms up. So runs a little rich until it warms up fully, obviously. But yeah, everything on this truck is just smooth sailing, always, I fixed a couple of heat soak issues that I had in the tune. I don't even remember what I did. I messed with it a lot. These things are kind of hard to tune, especially those weird issues like that. And it's good to be able to know how to tune so you can figure that stuff out yourself. But I really don't know what I'm doing. I just kind of mess around with stuff. So I look and read stuff on forums, and then figure out if that's what my problem is. I mess with it. If it fixes it, cool. If not, then it's part of the trial and error process, and I add it to my list of things that I kind of know and tried. But otherwise, yeah, it's a lot of trial and error, guys. It's not easy to tune your own stuff. But yeah, see, the tune's starting to level out now. Starting to get into the 14s. But once it warms up a little bit, I'll show you what's going on with the cutout. It definitely adds a different element to it. It's very loud, and it kind of echoes and resonates under the cab. So I don't know. I love it, but I don't like it. I wish there was a middle ground, and I almost want to put an exhaust on it instead of the stock muffler, so I can have like a semi-loud but also tuned down version. Yeah, so it's pretty fun. I enjoy it. It's not like it's ridiculously fast. It will be once I turn up the boost. But you can hear how can't hear anything. So, pretty cool to have the ability to do all that. So, anyway, nobody even knows. So I like leaving the stock exhaust because then it's dead quiet too. So I'm kind of torn on what I want to do, but I'll probably just leave it like this for now. I want to have mufflers I can change out interchangeably. I think that's the end goal. But yeah, otherwise I'm just gonna keep ripping it until I get my 4L80 stuff ready and I can get this thing back and going, you know, and my stall speed, and it'll be a lot more fun, I think, and I'll definitely make some more videos of it then. Right now it's kind of just a lazy, laggy type of, I don't know, it's fun still. I still love it, but it's not what it will be with the new tranny. So anyway, that's that. So I added the 5 gallons that I got in the truck. I ended up getting 93. I said I was gonna get 91. So we're all set. We're all topped off here, and we can proceed to get this thing fired up. I think I fixed a little issue with the gas door. It would never open. Like, I would hit the open thing, or I would pull a lever, and it would pull itself closed again. So it was pretty annoying. But I got it more straightened out. I think it locks in a little bit better, and when I come over here and I pull the lever, it doesn't suck itself back in, and I'm actually able to grab it. It's still not the best. Like, the spring in there is definitely old, but at least I can open it now. I couldn't even get it before. I had to always open the trunk and push on it from the back. It really makes it look like you're driving a piece of crap. I know it's a really old car and everything, almost 30 years old now, but you know, it's nice to have a working gas door so it doesn't look that bad, like broke stuff. Anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna probably close the trunk now and get this thing fired up. I had to think about a trunk spring that's got a little more strength to it. I don't know if that's a thing. If you guys know anything about that, let me know. I feel like I mentioned it before and nobody did, so probably nobody knows anything. But I'm gonna try to pull this thing out right now. I'm gonna start it and just look in the engine bay and see what's up in here. Like, if I got any major spewage, oil leaks, or anything stupid that I forgot to do. I don't think so. I think we're okay. Everything's tight, exhaust wise, intercooler, couplers wise. Got coolant, got oil, power steering. Yeah, I think it's all good. So I'm ready to rip.
Out of the back because the whole downpipe is still full of oil. So I don't see any major oil leaks or anything, and what we're going to need
the exhaust. It doesn't look like it's smoking a lot out of the back. And normally, at this point, is when it would start smoking. We got a little condensation going, and like I said, I'm expecting a little smoke. Once everything gets hot, it's gonna start burning off all the exhaust. Get you zoomed out there. But it used to cloud out the yard, guys, so we'll let this thing get warmed up, and we'll see if that turbo fixed it, which I already know it did. It's so much better. So, exhaust doesn't smell like oil anymore either. Let's see what the wideband's reading. Yeah, we're at a 12. So even as rich as we are, we're doing pretty good. No smoke. Everything's quiet up here though. All I hear is injectors. They're just clicking away. This exhaust does seal really well. I don't hear much up here. All I see is smoke and stuff burning off. But we're doing good. Gotta change the oil, obviously. So that's coming up. But I just figured I'd run it, make sure I didn't have any problems first. And I'll probably change the oil. I don't know if I'm gonna go out and get some oil soon or worry about that later. So yeah, guys, first start of the season. I'm excited. Might take it for a little rip. Nothing crazy. I don't want to, you know, hurt anything. But it sounds like it's running good, guys. All the injectors are firing, not misfiring, running smooth. Turn the lights on. Yeah, these interior lights are, they look good. So it looks like the SRS light is on. So we still may have something to diagnose in this thing, guys. We may have to scan it and see what's going on. But, yeah, that's always fun. Threw the defogger on, defogging the glass a little bit. Yeah, I might take it for a short rip down the road after it gets up to operating temperature. Got good oil pressure, 50 psi at idle. That's pretty good. So, I mean, I definitely put some miles on the oil. I think it's definitely ready for an oil change. It's probably degraded. But let's see. Yeah, the exhaust does not really smell that bad, guys, and it's not smoking that bad either. Oh, we got taillight failure again. No. Ah, guys, what the heck? Ah, that's awful. Why? I can see it's like partial. Ah, that sucks, guys. Yeah, these taillights, that's why everybody's like, why don't you sell them? It's like, that's why, because it's just too problematic. It just sat all winter, and then we have this problem. So, that's really disappointing. I'm upset about that. I thought that they would be good this year again, but I guess not. Ugh. You can only take them apart so many times, I feel like. You know? So, I'm going to have to look into that now. It's really a shame. That's a bummer. Always something, guys. It's never 100%. I'm always like, oh, this is great, and then something else is broken. So it's definitely a shame that the taillight's broken. I'm kind of beat up about it because it's like, it didn't even work for that long. Like, I had them for another season. So I would have been working on that if I knew, but oh well. It is what it is. At least this side works. I don't know if the brake lights work. I'm gonna let you guys see if the brake lights work. I'll watch this video later to find out. I guess we'll see. It's kind of a shame. Yeah. Stick with your stock taillights, guys. They're just less problematic, you know? These look cool when they work, but when they don't work, it's like, nah, I gotta fix them again. I gotta make them more easily serviceable, I think. Anyway, enough complaining. Let's take it for a rip, see how it does on the street. So it's driving really well. Everything seems solid. Just cruising along. 4th gear. Gauges all seem to work. Happy about that. Airbag light's still on. So I have to see what that's for. Maybe we still have high resistance in that passenger bag. So I'll have to scan it again and see. Alignment, wheel looks like maybe a little off to the left, not too bad. Driving pretty straight. Tires might be a little flat spotted. I feel a little bit of vibration. Could just be I'm not used to the bouncy suspension of this thing, but it's driving good. Yeah, guys. I'm gonna take it on a nice little loop just to get everything warmed up. Not beat on it too hard, like I said. But yeah, running good. It's driving good. It's driving good. I gave her a little goose it. I goosed it a little bit in second gear. Felt pretty good. I want to, like I said, it's so tempting. I want to burn some gas, and I want to change the oil before I rip it. So I'm gonna refrain. I really am. But I want to rip it so bad, especially with that methanol injection and turn it up and everything. I think it's gonna be fun. The seat feels amazing, guys. It's so comfy, and I don't know. It just feels right. You know, it just feels like I should have been in this seat the whole time. It's amazing. It's crazy. I really haven't. I haven't been back in this car since I got the Civic. And I kind of, you know, I forgot what it was like to drive it. The Civic is a totally different driving experience here. So, totally different. I think, honestly, I like driving this a lot more, obviously. But I just mean, like, overall comfort-wise, it's more comfortable. The way the clutch is in this car, I just like it better. It's weird. It's like a cheap eBay clutch, but it's nice. But yeah, this thing's, it's great. It's running great. Gonna get back to the shop here, aka the house, and we'll be all set. So I'll take you back there. Yeah, it definitely feels good when going into a corner with these seats. I feel like it's, this guy owns like too many Mustangs, guys. It's like all Mustangs over there. I don't even understand what's going on. Anyway, let's see. Oh yeah, that's awesome. That's so sick. I don't know if you could tell, but I wasn't going super fast, but I just ripped the corner there. Car held on, and I held into the seat. I didn't even have to hold on to anything. I held on to the camera. Normally I'd be bracing against the door, but I didn't have to, so pretty awesome. Pretty sweet to have that. That's something I was looking forward to, is being able to just sit nicely in the seat, so it's really cool. Can't wait to be driving this thing again. I'm happy to have it out, so just gotta get my oil changed and we'll be good to go. So I got her jacked up, got the oil drained out. I splurged. I went for the Mobile 1, even though I'll probably change it in 3,000 miles or something like that anyway. So yeah, got the extended performance M1104A. So taking off the Delco one. And this is the oil that I run. I'm sure most of you guys know. Synthetic 540, and it does pretty good in here. Haven't spun a rod bearing yet, so knock on wood. But yeah, it looks pretty good under there. Just looking into you know, making sure everything's tight. I feel like it's pretty good. The exhaust is pretty quiet from down from the engine bay area, so I think the turbo is all sealed up. So everything's put back on, the turbo blanket. The only thing I didn't put on is the filter. Oops, kicking the creeper. Only thing I'm gonna put on is the filter, which, like I said, I think I'm gonna leave it off. Who cares? So I changed the oil, or I'm in the process, and then maybe we'll take it out for a rip tonight and see how she does. See if she'll make boost and spray meth, or washer fluid, I guess. Yeah, so just gonna keep on keeping on. I don't know what else I want to do to it tonight. It's probably it. It's gonna rain this whole week, so I probably won't get to drive it this week, but oh well, at least we got it ready. So I just had her out ripping, guys. You'll have to wait till next video to see that. But maybe I'll see if I can give her a little two-step check. I don't know if the neighbors are gonna like it, but I'll see what we can do. It's gonna be loud in the garage. this thing's so nasty. Oh my God. Sounded good. Well, the meth's definitely spraying, guys. I can tell. I got the lights coming on. And you guys will just have to wait till next video to see. Hopefully we can get the laptop in here and turn the boost up. This thing's a ripper. I'm gonna check for leaks again. After my road test here, check for some more leaks. And yeah, this thing's ready to go. Oh my goodness. I miss this thing. Alright guys, I think that's gonna wrap it up. I got a little leak from the oil drain, which is like, I'm trying to tighten it, but the thing keeps twisting on me, so I'm gonna wait till it cools down. I'll lay under there. Maybe I'll do it at work or something where I have better reach, but yeah, I don't think it's gonna leak the whole engine's worth of oil out of there. It's just a turbo drain, but it doesn't smoke, so our larger restrictor size is working. Seems like the methanol is spraying. I don't know what it's doing. It seems like as I get higher in the RPMs and more boost is made, it starts to get richer. So either the tune-up's just weird or, you know, it's doing what it's supposed to do. So that's pretty cool. I think that's working out. Yeah, everything feels good, guys. It's a ripper. It's a ripper. I can't wait to listen to that two-step right there. I just had her on the two-step and it sounded pretty sweet. Oh man, I love it. Maybe we can shoot flames soon, you know? I hope so. We can get the HTS, shoot some fireballs like it did before. It's done it before. I know it can do it. So I think I hear my dad coming home, but thanks for watching, everybody, and peace out. See you guys in the next one.